But what a year Malcolm has had. I mean, at scrum time, that scrum is dominating. At the breakdown, carrying the ball around the corner like they sang there, and he deserved it. And to walk into that change room and just to see the emotion of the team and how close they are and how they enjoy victory, how they enjoy when some of the guys get trophies like that was unbelievable. So, it was a special moment for me to walk in there and a special moment for Malcolm Marx as well.
Nick, you look at it and you think about the kind of player that Malcolm Marx is, and we're going back to that concept of the hybrid player. Used to play rugby with an official fetcher who's going to be a disturbance at the ruck, and maybe on the other side of the flank is somebody who's going to carry the ball quite hard. All of that comes together in one player with Malcolm Marx. It's incredible to see.
Yeah, he was, I think, a number 8 when he played under 18 rugby and then transitioned to hooker. But so he's kept his ball carrying and his ball skills, and he's obviously developed a very good scrumming technique and line-out throwing. It's such an important part of your team, your hooker. Basically controls the timing in the scrum, the set, not to give penalties away, put pressure on the opposition. He's the one who chats to his loose head and tight head. And then, of course, he's listening to the number 5 lock, giving him calls, and he's having to hit that guy. When he's asked to throw to the back or when he's asked to throw a lob ball to the middle, he's got to hit the guy. So, and then of course the stealing. I mean, he is absolutely one of our best over the ball. You just don't move him. Once he's on it, you do not move him. And I think what he's done really well is he's limited the number of penalties he's given away, and he's maximised the number of turnovers he's had. So just well done to him, but well done to the other 2 South African players and to the entire South African team. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if they'd put 4 of our South Africans in the side.
It might have created a bit of a stir elsewhere in the world. Next steady, we're trying to get World Rugby to like us. Jono, just looking a little bit at this Malcolm Marx concept and conversations that have been going on about whether or not he has actually been the best in the world for this year. But you can argue that he's been the best hooker in the world for quite some time, and then potentially missed out on nominations in previous years and awards in previous years too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, when you look at these nominations, you almost look at not just for what they do for the team, but also across the board. Is there anyone actually else that actually offers the same that Malcolm can do? And I can categorically say there isn't. Not in England, not in the Ireland team. I think if the All Blacks maybe had a better season this year, maybe the hooker could have been closer. But in general, I don't think there's anyone else in the hooking position that has actually been so competitive and has actually added the amount of value that he adds to the team. But in saying that, some player that I actually feel very a little bit more compassionate towards is a guy like Damian de Allende. I thought that's another player that could have actually easily been nominated for Player of the Year. But I also understand. I know World Rugby doesn't want to be too biased towards us. I'm just going to put it out there.
If the shoe fits, wear it to the ball, Cinderella.
So, but again, I mean, I think Damian de Allende, another player that in the green and gold, he just, I can't remember that I've actually ever seen him have a bad game. His contributions on defense and attack, just in general, the way, he contributes to the team is as on par as a Malcolm Marx.
Yeah. I want to flog at this horse a little bit, Nick. Other players within the South African side who could really have put their hand up for this nomination?
Well, I would say Damian Willemse has come into his own at the latter part of the season. He was a little bit nervy under the high ball when he got back. He'd lost a bit of confidence. I love the way they played him at centre, just to get his hands on the ball as much as possible, get his confidence back through playing at centre and then moving back to fullback. And from then he hasn't missed a beat. He played so well. But I also think Sasha, obviously, it's his first big full season. He came on in that, really came into his own in that game against New Zealand, and we haven't lost a game since he's played at 10. So he's done fantastically well. Visa's, he wasn't in that team for the first 4 games, and the side missed that ball carrying, that front foot ball that he generates, and the hard hits. So we've got a team which is quite similar to the All Black team between 2011 and 2015. Sure. When you look at them and you'd say, okay, there'd be 8 to 10 of their players pushing for a world best team, and I think we've got the same in the South African side at the moment. We could actually put in 7 or 8 of our players as well, maybe even more.